Hey, what's up, guys? Just here with another unboxing video. This here is an early Father's Day present. Looking all over for a knife. I got one right here in the kitchen. So this here is a new little toy that I got. And it's been all over my feed, all over Facebook, all over YouTube. Fairly new, I guess. So I figured I'd do an unboxing for it. Because every time I see it online, the people are always questioning it or wondering what it is or how it works. So I figure, let's give it a go. So, those of you who don't know or haven't heard of this, hope that's right. It's HOPSY right here. This is actually beer. Okay. It's a little torpedo. This is through the company HOPSY. Okay. They do different collaborations of beers. They make pretty much it's craft beer. Higher percentage alcohol, you know. Not like your typical Coors, 4%. So this is a nice little letter in there. Read it off real quick. It says, "Dear friend, as a young growing business, we're always looking for feedback from our amazing community. We want you to feel great about your hobby experience, and if that's not the case, we encourage you to reach out to our customer happiness team so we can improve." Customer happiness team. All right. Recently, we made 2 changes to the HOPSY experience, and would like to hear any feedback you have on it. Mini keg caps. The caps are our mini kegs. On our mini kegs are designed to absorb shock, breakaway, and provide an extra barrier of support during transportation. Got one off so far. But things happen. But it's not like we need the top. And there's no leakage of beer. So we're okay on that. So I don't mind it. For those of you that you're picky about that, I guess. If it bugs you, it bugs you. I'm okay. The beer's fine. That's all I really care about. Let's see. If they appear cracked or broken, that means they are performing their function, and it should not affect the quality of the beer or performance of the mini keg. Okay, that means they are performing. I don't know if I read that right. If they appear cracked or broken, that means they are performing their function, and it should not affect the quality of the beer performance of the mini keg. We are currently working on an even more resistant cap, and we'll love to hear from you if your shipment comes with shattered caps. So we are testing a few variations of delivery boxes. They all provide distinct advantages to the delivery experience. We'd love to hear what you think of our new boxes should you receive one. You can reach our customer happiness team at blah blah blah, help@hopsy.beer. Our primary mission is to make sure you get an amazing experience, and your feedback is vital to accomplishing this. And that's from the CEO. So just another little HOPSY gift card here, or a little thank you note. Let's see. We started HOPSY knowing that everyone deserves to taste better the way the brewers wanted it to taste. Fresh and on tap. When you join our community, you directly support the beautiful craftsmanship behind the beer you love. On behalf of our brewers, thanks and cheers. So I guess these are the different brewers, different areas. They got Frisco, San Jose, San Diego, the Bronx, Staten Island, Riverhead, San Jose, and the Bronx again. That's them right there. Alright, so this is just the receipt, basically. So I ended up ordering the way it came. I don't remember exactly if I chose these ones. I don't think I chose these ones. I think this is part of the special. They have a Father's Day special right now. And I'll go ahead and put that down and let you guys know about it. So I got this one's Strike Brewing, extra inning Dortmunder export. And I got a Hermitage Liberty Hot Kolsch. Okay. Let me see if it has the alcohol content on these bottles. 2 quarts. It's 5.2%. It also tells you, the alcohol percentage, the bitterness, and the flavor. The flavor intensity, excuse me. 2 quarts, 3 flow ounces. This one was brewed in San Jose by Hermitage. Curated creations from your favorite craft breweries. Drink up and support local beer. So keep refrigerated. We keep these cold. So let's get to it. Let's see what we got here. The second beer, Second beer was the Extra Indians Dortmunder Export that I read earlier. So this is actually a 6%, and then it tells you as well the same thing, bitterness and the flavor. So this is a pretty big box. Let's see. Kind of threw me off. I wasn't expecting it to be that big. And then you got a little box, big box. I don't even have my unboxing knife right now. So unprofessional. Just never let this happen again. Alright. Okay, so I give it to him there. This is sealed. Thinking HOPSY, you guys maybe do like another mini box for those ones. Like maybe some foam so they don't break. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I mean, obviously you guys are having problems with it. That's why you put it on the paper. But I don't know, maybe like a smaller box with some foam pad in there to keep it tight. Because this is pretty. The way you did this is good. This is nice, guys. There's a box inside of a box, and then another box inside of this box. Jeez, all right, I'm gonna need my lovely sidekick here. Daughter, pull that out. Oh. Would you look at that? Nice. This is a nice box. I wasn't too sure. This is what I was expecting. Oh, and this is the one with the top loader. I thought it was the front loader. So if you guys look, you guys go on YouTube or whatever you look at, there's different variations of this one. I believe this is probably the second or newer model, not too sure. But it actually opens from the top instead of from the front. So let's get this bad boy open. So for those of you that love beer, I'm sure you're already gawking. But I read some of the reviews before I did purchase this. There was a few people talking about how it wasn't worth it, the amount of ounces you get, the price. You're better off buying a 6-pack at your local store. Then again, depending where your place and where you live, you may not have local breweries. I have plenty of breweries around where I'm from, but I like beer so much, I wanted to be able to do it from home. I did some price checks. I did the total. It adds up to about 4 pints of beer for about $17, which is $18, you know, I'm sure, give or take with taxes or so, which is not bad because local breweries are about, on a good day, $7-8 a pint. You know, if you're trying to get higher alcohol content, obviously it's more. The lower the content, the cheaper, sometimes $6. But for those that you like craft beers, you know that they're not cheap in general. So it's if you're just one of those ones that don't drink very often, I see why you don't understand, or why it's not something that you think is worth it. But for those of us who don't have the time after work to stop by the brewery or anywhere else that they have craft beer around, you know, this is easy. Just order from the house. It's all about convenience with this. I really think. All right, so it's fairly light. You know, it's not like this big old hunk of metal. Seems yeah, seems sturdy but light. Does that make sense? I did read a couple reviews that said it was kind of a little bit cheaper. Not at all. This is wow. Oh, and it's got suction cups at the bottom, so it doesn't move. I like that. Okay, so obviously you see it doesn't stay open. Watch your fingers when you guys do that. See, this is where you load in the torpedoes. Okay. Plug it in. Check it out. Let's see what it looks like on the counter. Some said it was bulky and ugly. I already have a million things on my counter. I don't mind it. Especially if it's going to make me happy and I get to drink beer. Alright, so some of them are screwed in. I've seen some that you just screw right in. This one actually, it's just got the little ball pin. Just pushing, you know, so it's just going to, actually I thought it pushes and it doesn't. So just pop this right in here. And there it is. Pretty simple. Comes with a little tray as well. I guess I'll just leave it right there, right underneath. Alright. I'm not really much of an instruction guy, not really one that has... But there's your basic components right here. So let's go ahead and get one of these bad boys dropped in. Let's check it out. I know once we get it in there, we gotta let it get cold. So I guess we'll go ahead and check this out. So there's step one. We put the nozzle on. We put the bottom in. So it wants a little space between things. Make sure we plug it in. Let's get this plugged in right away. After you plug it in, is there an on and off switch? Oh, nope. It's already making noise. Let's check it out. Let's check it back. Sorry, guys. I think that's it. Top comes right off. This is where we put the hose through. So it's showing this little spiral thing. I'm not too sure what exactly that is. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to start with the lower alcohol content. We're going to do this Liberty Hot first. Okay. So we got the top off. Might as well. It didn't, you know, this is the one that didn't come with the top. So flip it open, lay it in. Oh wow, it immediately starts. And this just drops right in here. Oh, this is too easy. Drop it in, put that in there. Let's pop this back on. Close that up. So if you check down here, it's got a little light. When that light changes from red to, I'm not too sure what this model will do, either green or probably blue, that's when it lets you know my beer is ready to serve, ready to pour. And if anything, that's about it for now. We'll go ahead and come back to this. When it's ready, I'll go ahead and pour us a beer. Nice fresh cold glass. I'll go ahead and pour us a beer when this is ready. We'll see how it pours out. But yeah, we'll be back. Hey, what's up guys? Just back here again. Finally on green. Little things to go over real quick before we actually get into the pouring is read your slip before you get it. Read the manual. I know I said I'm not much of a instructions guy when it comes to putting things together, but it's an easy put together, but then figuring out how long waiting for the sucker to turn green, this took a minute. So after I start opening the book, I realized it says 12 hours. That's a very long time for us beer lovers. So I threw mine in the freezer for an hour. Didn't do much. It's still. So what I ended up doing, it was late last night when I did up the first video. It was already getting late. So I ended up just leaving it in here overnight. Woke up this morning. Here we are, nice and green. That I don't mind. So you're looking at, if every time you order you're either gonna have to throw it in the freezer for about 2 or 3 hours, figure it out. It says not to store them in the freezer, but just to get it cold. You want to put them in there for a couple hours if you're trying to drink that day or that night. Obviously, you can always pour when it's not that cold. You have cold glasses, that'll help as well. But it's just the way it wants you to do it for that many hours, at least when it's green, so that you get that ideal temperature, ideal pour. You know, the colder it is, the less foam you're going to actually have. I mean, you still want a nice little top of foam, but you're not going to have this big of a foam compared to that much of beer. So we're going to go ahead and pour it up right now. I don't have any pints that are cold right now. That was a mistake I did on myself. I do have some smaller whiskey glasses that I have. So I'm going to pour a couple of those. And yeah, like I said, I did the math. I'm going to be paying $70 a month. It's for 4 of them. Okay, I have a particular taste. I like higher alcohol content, so I'll try to get as many higher ones as I can if I get that option. When you do sign in, they ask you what kind you like, what's the kind of content you like as well, the percentage you like. So as I get mine, it'll be 4 a month, and that equals out to 16 pints. And 16 pints, if you were to go out and buy that in a bar, whether it's accrued over multiple days or the same day, you're going to be spending about $96 just on the beers alone if they were $6 pints. That's not including your tips for your bartender, and then all the other dumb shit that you spend money on when you're out drinking, you know, nachos and all that stuff. So, again, it's you're not saving a bunch, but it isn't the same price. You know, you do save a little. Now there are, you know, some reviews about that. So, I guess enough being said, let's go ahead and get one poured up. Alright, I guess we just go all the way down. You just all the way down. Make sure you tilt your glass. Wow, look at that. Right in my house. Oh, it smells so good. Look at that foam though. So clean, so crisp, so white. There wasn't an over pour. It came out, you know, real slow. I was thinking it was gonna come out a little faster. I actually like the pace of that. You know, I had one little drip afterwards. It's not continued dripping. It's nice. So that's good. Let's go ahead and try this beer out. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Hopsy. Ooh. Oh, that's really good. What that's really like. Yeah, the Liberty Hop. That one's really good. This is a 5.2. This one's really good. Nice color. Look at that. Right in the middle. Let's get another one going here. All the way down. So what that noise is pressure being pushed back into the torpedoes. So I'm sure if with a pint or more, it'll probably be a little bit better. There's a little extra foam right now. Could be a few things. It could be I'm not a very good pourer, yeah, or it could just be the fact that that's just how it is today. I will do a follow-up video and see how I like it. I'm satisfied with this right now. As of the price that I paid for this, $49.99. I mean, with taxes and everything, I think it was about $60. I'm happy with it. It's beautiful, looks great, something cool to talk about. My buddy noticed it right when he walked in. He thought it was like a cool Keurig or something. But I guess, you know, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I am a beer drinker. And this is definitely a good buy. I mean, maybe, if you, I mean, yeah, obviously us nowadays we like everything a little faster. You know, you probably want your beer colder. But maybe if you guys offered some type of shipping, you know, maybe sometimes you want to do a little, you want to have a shindig that day or whenever you have a scheduled party and you want your beer to be cold. Maybe you guys can think about start sending some cold ones, you know, pay a little extra for some cold. I wouldn't mind. But if not, again, you know, I can always throw them in the freezer. No biggie. It wasn't a big deal. Get to enjoy it today. So, once again, thanks a lot, Hopsy. Appreciate Wow, it's a little early, man. I'm still here. I'm just tripping out on this. This is a good pour. I'm just tripping out. This is still here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand this out to my cameraman. Look at that beautiful color. Hand it out to my cameraman. Give a nice cheers. One more. Oh yeah. So, nice draft down home. You can do crafts, domestics, whatever you're looking for. But you get that draft taste right here in the comfort of your home. And I don't have to tip nobody. I can do it in my underwear. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Don't forget to click like. And look down for the link below. I'll have a code for you guys if you want to buy, if you're looking to get one of these. Obviously, it's going to give me a little discount on my beer, so I appreciate that. But you'll get a discount as well, so everybody wins. And if you go now for Father's Day, it's $49.99. That's a special that's going on. So I'm not too sure if my code will apply with the Father's Day one as well, but it doesn't hurt to try. Save a little extra money there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. Thanks for watching.